Water fountains. You know them, you love them, some of you even kiss them. Don't do that, that's gross. Gross water fountain habits aside, water fountains are a very important part of our school. We rely on them to keep us alive and ready for the many challenges throughout the day. Many. But as you were making out with your metal friend, have you ever wondered which water fountain is the best? Today, through morally questionable scientific experimentation, we crown the king or queen of water fountains. I have also taken it upon myself to name every single water fountain in this school. Every single one. Unfortunately, just like my grandpa's kidneys, 2 of our 23 water fountains are not functioning, meaning I'm only able to rate 21 water fountains. I'm sure you're all very disappointed. Before we get into reviews, I have to tell you a story. Before, we used to have a great assortment of water fountains, but then tragedy struck. In an act of defiance from God, all but the LK Easy H2O was wiped from the campus. I will refer to this event as the Purge. Although it's sad, the Purge made it so that we only have one kind of water fountain in the school, which makes it easier for me. With that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems, it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Water Fountain Review. This water fountain is the closest water fountain to our base of operations, so I named it Matthew, after the man who made the mistake of letting me do this. This water fountain's name is spelled John, but it is pronounced Wilson. He does not like it when you call him John, so call him John at your own risk. The worst water fountain in the school. That's not an opinion, it's a fact. Look at my data. There are multiple reasons why this water fountain is the worst. Not only is it the warmest water fountain in the school, but it's also inferior, as it's one of 2 water fountains that is not an enhanced version. In fact, the only way this water fountain could get a worse score is if it was dead. Also, this water fountain is named Tyler. I named this water fountain after a guy who works here. His name's Steve, and he's bald. This water fountain is named Walter, since it is the closest water fountain to the chemistry classrooms, so naturally I named after Walter White from Breaking Bad. Also, this water fountain is dead. I haven't watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt this very exciting water fountain rating bonanza. Actually, no, I'm not. This is my show. But now it is time for some water fountain trivia.
Mr. Hatzfeld.
Miss Cush.
Jamie Lancelotti.
Eileen Madigan.
Oh, 18.
15?
I'm going to say at least 20.
There are 4 floors in this school and a basement, and there's probably about 3 on each floor. 12?
First floor.
2.
Is in the second floor?
Yes.
This floor right here, second floor.
The second floor.
Fourth floor.
4th floor.
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor.
5.
6.
5.
2.
The bottle fillers? The bottle filler 3000.
The one where you use to fill your water bottle?
The one with the water bottle in it.
The classic model. I don't know. I don't know any model numbers, so I'm just making up a kind of model.
Right outside my office when it works. The one by the physics office. My favorite.
The one outside the science office. On the first floor between room 140 and 142.
It's the one right here on the second floor by the attendant's office.
The one outside of room 179. On the first floor, near. I don't know any landmarks.
And now, back to your typical water fountain content.
This water fountain is the one right outside the middle school boys' bathroom, so I named it Timmy, because I wanted a water fountain named Timmy. That's it. No other reason. This is the water fountain closest to our iconic Indian statue. It is also the closest water fountain to the main office, so of course I named it Joanne. That's it. I don't know what else you were expecting. I asked one of my friends for water fountain name suggestions, and he was very adamant that I named one Bobby. So, yeah, this one is named Bobby. Hope you're happy, Jerry. This water fountain is named Gwen, because... I don't know. I was on a time crunch, okay? I spun a wheel and now we have Gwen. Gwen the water fountain. Are you happy? The second coldest water fountain in the school, I named it Oasis because it proudly acts as an oasis for the athletes in our school. I'm not proud of the name. This is the water fountain right next to the Home and Careers classroom. I named it Bartholomew because Bartholomew is a cool name, and after Bartholomew Diaz because this water fountain is so out of the way, you feel like an explorer just trying to get to it.
I have also had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to interview a remarkably good-looking water fountain connoisseur. Let's see what he has to say.
You're not in the frame. So Ethan, what are your thoughts on water fountains?
I think they're pretty cool.
How do you think they benefit our system?
They hydrate us so that we can live.
Do you think that water systems and water fountains are necessary in a school environment?
Yes.
Do you personally use water fountains in your everyday life?
No.
Thank you, Ethan, for your professional input. We would be lost without you. I'm not the only one who enjoys our school's water fountains. Let's see what these water fountain enthusiasts have to say.
I love water fountains. They're very good. They're very good for our school system.
I love the water fountains because they hydrate us. I also love to be hydrated because I love water so much.
Thank you. And it appears that they are not the only people who enjoy our water fountains. Mr. Schaefer from an unknown school left a review on LK's official website on the LKEZ H2O, where he says, 5 out of 5 stars. My students say this thing is a real beauty. They seem to be a big fan. I also enjoy it a lot. And under the best features of this product, he says, cold and quick and nice and good. Clearly a rave review. Now back to your regularly scheduled water fountain ratings.
I named this water fountain Lagoon because I procrastinated this project, and this kid said I should name water fountain Lagoon, and it sounds like a SpongeBob name or something, but I don't know, I decided to keep it. This is a water fountain I honestly forgot existed, which is why I chose the name Samantha, because I honestly can't remember if I know a Samantha or not. If I do, I'm sorry Samantha, I forgot you existed. I named this water fountain Philip, for obvious reasons. This is the closest water fountain to the theater department, so I named it after this guy I know named Jeff. He's a funny guy. Also, this water fountain doesn't work anymore, so it's kind of like a metaphor, I guess. I don't know, maybe how theater takes a lot of work or something. I don't know, okay? The water fountain doesn't work, I didn't pay attention during English, I'm just the water fountain guy, okay? Leave me alone. I named this water fountain Nathaniel because, come on, it looks like a Nathaniel.
I am once again not sorry for interrupting the water fountain reviews. This is my show. I thought it would be relevant and partially entertaining if I did a little section of what different regions of the world call water fountains. As you can see on the map, the eastern portion of the US calls them water fountains, while the western portion of the US calls them drinking fountains. Except for 2 sections of the US that want to be unique and hip and cool, so they decided to call them bubblers. Bubblers! Why? They don't even bubble! It doesn't make any sense! What's wrong with the world? I apologize for that little outburst. I think it is time to find out what the rest of the world calls water fountains. Germany calls them Wasserfontäne, while the British call them bubblers. I have to sit down.
This is the water fountain in the wrestling room. I named it Frandar since it sounds like a character that the main character would meet on their long journey through the Forbidden Forest on their quest to destroy the evil dragon that lives in the dark and stormy castle. Because the journey to get to this water fountain requires you to go down a long, spooky staircase. Fun fact, I have no footage of this water fountain because I am banned from the wrestling room. It's a long story, something to do with politics and Peppa Pig, but like I said, long story. So just enjoy this photo of Danny DeVito. This water fountain is named Benjamin because this is the only water fountain on the 3rd floor, and it just so happens that's where the art classes are. And little known fact, our 4th president, Benjamin Franklin, was actually known for his paintings. And so I'm just kidding, I named it after my brother. This is also one of the 2 water fountains that are not enhanced variety, so take that as you will. I named this water fountain after my favorite comedian, Brad Williams, because this is a really good water fountain. This is the best water fountain in the school. That's a fact. There's no denying it. I named this water fountain Figgle Bottom Jr. in honor of the late Figgle Bottom Sr. Rest in peace, Figgy. I miss you. I named this water fountain Gym, since this water fountain is in the weight room. Gym, weight room, gym, weight room. Get it? I'm proud of it, okay? I asked for suggestions online, and I only got 2. LK Space Set was one of them. I chose the one in the basement since LK Space Set is the weirdest name, and the basement is probably where all the mutated rats are, so I felt like it would fit.
That's all, folks. That is my very biased and professional review of every water fountain in the school. I would also like to point out that some of our water fountains are not feeling so well, such as math. This could mean that another purge is upon us. That's a fun little word, isn't it? Purge. Purge, 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 purge. Purge. Anyway, eventually all good things must come to an end. It's not you, it's me. Is what I would say if it was me and not you. But this is entirely you and not me. But that's a good thing. Thank you. Really. Thank you for watching what is essentially a year's worth of procrastination. And a little side note. If you are curious about my data that I use to rate the water fountains, then I put a copy of it in the description of this video. Thank you and have a nice day. See you later, future me.
Hello, past me.
Is it good? Okay. Oh, I'm purple. Wow.